So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. And another win again. 3 in a row. Ruben Amorim has turned it around at United. The title charge is on. You're coming for us, yeah? You're gonna catch us, you reckon?
Bro,
The
at this
title
rate,
charge,
we look
man.
like
Come
the
on.
only team that's gonna fucking keep you lot honest at the moment, innit? Like, bro, I can't lie because City can't rely on them, Liverpool can't rely on them, and Chelsea are rubbish. So, you know what I mean? So you never know. You know what I mean? You never know, mate. Do you know what I mean? Stranger things have happened. You know what I'm saying? Stranger things have happened. If United win the league before Arsenal, yeah, it wouldn't really be a surprise, would it? Like, let's be honest, bro. When you look at the history books, so like it is what it is, isn't it? But nah, we ain't winning no league, bro. If we're being honest.
No, come on, man. You must believe, Rance. You must believe.
I
Man,
don't believe it.
come to Old Trafford, man, and do a whole promo video. You must believe you can win
Nah,
the
bro, I
league.
don't believe
Ruben
it. But
Amorim's
bro, if
army,
it
bro.
was to happen, like it wouldn't be the strangest thing in football to ever happen. It would be far from it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've seen teams with one game a week win leagues before, bro, from bad positions. So it's not really. If I remember correctly, when Leicester won the league, they were playing one game a week. When Chelsea won the league under Conte, they were playing one game a week. Like you can end up there if you just keep just winning games in it, and then just see where it takes you. But it wouldn't be the most strange thing to happen, but I'm not even entertaining the possibility of that.
Nah, come on, man. I think you've been very toxic and negative. You know, you've won 4 out of your last 5 games in the league. You're one of the most informed teams in the league.
Yeah, and we beat Liverpool and Chelsea in that run as well. It sounds amazing on paper, but the reality is paper don't play football, innit? It's never played football, so yeah. Can't read too much into that right now. Beat Forest away, and then I might actually start to believe that this team are turning around the bad form. But Forest away for me is the litmus test.
You reckon that's the more difficult out of that game and the Spurs game?
I think mentally, yeah, because they beat us home and away, and they've got Sean Dyche, a manager that will be very, very happy to sit back and let us have the ball. And when we play teams, yeah, when they just allow us to have the ball, we tend to struggle. Like Brighton, we smoke Brighton because Brighton try and play, innit? Forest ain't gonna try and play. So if we can still beat Forest, even with them potentially sitting back and all these other things, then yeah, all right, cool. That's when I start to believe maybe we've turned it around. But again, even Spurs will try and play a little bit because it's Spurs. But if we beat Forest, I'll go into the Spurs game confident. If we lose to Forest, I believe we lose to Spurs as well. That's how important I think the Forest game is.
Yeah, so I think like I watched your game at the weekend. I thought you played a lot better than you have done recently under this manager. That's probably one of the better performances. But at the same time, I thought you got mad lucky. Like, you deserve to win the game, but you got mad lucky as well because that was a straight red card on Dorgu. All day long, that's a red card.
It absolutely was, isn't it? I would love to hear the referee's justification as to why they didn't send him off. Because obviously I watched the game on mute. I don't know if the ref explained it or if there was a referee in the studio that explained why it wasn't a red. The one thing I would say is, the touch from the attacker was away from the goal, innit? And also he wasn't catching it either. It was a heavy touch. So
the keeper had the ball.
Yeah, so I don't know if that influenced it being a yellow and not a red because it was a super heavy touch and he wasn't going to get there anyway. But we did get lucky there, bruv. We did.
I think the Mbeumo goal, the one where Luke Shaw got nutmegged, I think that was a foul as well.
It was. What, the one where Luke Shaw pulled the guy to the floor?
Yeah, he got nutmegged and then pulled his shirt. And then Mbeumo scored off the back of it.
I can't believe that weren't given. Do you know what I mean? And that's a customary Luke Shaw. That's what he does. The yellow card. Luke Shaw will pick up 10 yellow cards a season like that. Player gets away from me, pulls them to the floor. Like, that's what he does, isn't it? So we did get away with that as well. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so that's like, obviously they got back into the game. Yeah, back into 3-2. But it's like, bro, it's so jarring. Yeah, I was sitting there watching that game and I was thinking like, Man United are actually playing all right. Yeah. But then you do dumb shit like that. Yeah, no, another day that cost you, innit? Dorgu literally just come on the pitch. I don't think he touched the ball at that point.
Spot on. What was the score when Dorgu got yellow carded?
3-1.
Okay.
Or was it 3-1? Or was it no? Might have been 3-0 actually. Yeah, I think it was 3-0, and then Welbeck put it in the it was 3-0. Do you remember I told you all about Welbeck? Yeah, how's Mo Salah getting on?
Yeah, bro. Hey, Welbeck is shitting on Mo Salah at the moment. He is.
But yeah, that was 3-0 at that point. Yeah, but then again, like I said, on another day against a better team with better players, yeah, they score that goal and then
Not even
all
a
of a
better
sudden,
team, bro. On another day against them, do you know what I'm saying? On another day against them, the Luke Shaw foul gets given, the red card gets given. We're on the ropes.
and it's
Do you
only
know what I'm
2-0
saying?
at that point because the third goal
Yeah,
wouldn't have
but you
stood.
need that though. I'll be honest, yeah. Like, you need a little bit of luck. In any game really that you don't completely dominate, because we didn't completely dominate the game. Even the first 15 minutes, we were concerned because Brighton started better than us. So, like, you can always look at certain games and look at turning points as to when this didn't happen, this happened, or so on and so forth. And yeah, we were lucky. And this is why I'm not getting too carried away about this manager. Loads of guys are trying to do the revisionism on the manager. But when you look at the games that we've won, yeah, there's been key moments that have happened. Chelsea was obviously the red card. Liverpool missed a shitload of chances, a shitload. Do you know what I'm saying? And they hit the woodwork 3 times. And then you look at this game as well. Could have had a red card. Should have had the goal disallowed for a foul. There's been loads of things that have happened in the game, innit? And if you just ignore those and you just get giddy by the results, then when things don't go your way, somehow you're surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. United can't surprise me, bro. I've seen too many things.
No, it's true. It's true, man. But this is what fans do, bro. It's the same with us. Same with us, mate. Yeah, apparently the league's done. It's wrapped up. It's finished. Like, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, calm the fuck down. Yeah, like we were top after 33 games a couple of seasons ago and still didn't win it. Do you know what I mean? We were top after 36 games and didn't win it. We've been top after 29 games and not won it.
But this is what I'm saying. So how can you be celebrating in October with what you guys have, the leads that you've given up previously?
Yeah, but it's different this year, Rance.
But they said that last year and the year before that.
The thing is, I'll say, like, teams this season don't attack us. Very rarely are they attacking us. Yeah, because they're so shook to attack us. Yeah, because they know we can just kill them on a counter. Not that we've got rapid lightning quick players.
Your counter-attack shit though, bro. If I was playing Arsenal, I would absolutely attack them because I don't respect or fear their attack in any way, bruv. Like, I'll be honest, like, the set pieces are what I'm scared of. I'm not scared of Gyökeres. I'm not scared of Gyökeres. Ball into feet, it's going to hit his shin and go out for a throw-in. Do you know what I'm saying? And then it's the same with Saka. Saka's pace on the break is like, you're not going to play a ball over the top to Saka and he's going to outrun anyone. He's not quick like that. Like, he's got got a quick enough turn of pace to get past somebody down the outside. But in a straight sprint, he's not going to get away from most fullbacks in the league. He's not that quick. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things, bro. It's only Martinelli in transition that's a real menace for Arsenal. And he's just one player.
Yeah,
and he's just one player. So I think the best way to play Arsenal is, in fact, to put a lot of pressure on them, yeah, and try and pin them back. That's the best way. But a lot of teams don't do that. A lot of teams are, for some reason, they're worried to do that, bro, and they sit off them. And I wouldn't understand why you would do that.
No, not when it's set piece. It makes no sense. But at the same time, yeah, we are like, if they play us at the Emirates and they box us into our penalty area, they're one ball over the top and we're gone. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Saka or not, because they're going to be any of the front three, even though they're not lightning quick.
They don't have pace though.
Yeah, but you don't need pace in this league. You don't need pace, bro. Even if on a counter-attack, you don't really need pace. You just need an overload.
I believe you do to a certain degree, yeah.
You need if a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-2. And
it's not just pace. Gyökeres technically, like, bro, he's not going to do what a Mateta's going to do. Or even what Sesko's doing, bringing the ball down on his chest and bringing people into the game. Gyökeres, bro, the ball bounces off him. Like, I wouldn't be, bro, you leave him up there, bro. So what? That's what I'll be looking at. I'll be like,
do you know he's only had 19 shots in the league?
Bro, I'd put one player on Gyökeres, just one. Like, I wouldn't double up on him. There's no need. There's no need. You put one player on him and one player on his touch. Do you know what I mean? And that's about it, bro. So it's literally like, I can't lie. You have to keep Arsenal away. You have to keep them away from your box. You have to keep them away from your box because the slow build up is where Arsenal are dangerous, bro, because they'll move the ball around and they've got certain zones they want to get the ball into so they can toss it into the box. So the less time Arsenal have to think, the less dangerous they are, bro. They're a very well set up team. So you almost have to make Arsenal freestyle.
No,
You have to make them
100%.
freestyle because they don't have the
100%.
individuals.
But this is what Atleti did. Atleti tried to do that. Yeah, when we played Atleti the other day,
And it worked until it didn't.
yeah, exactly. It worked until it didn't. For 20 minutes, they were kind of sitting like mid-low block, yeah.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I did that little fuck up, yeah, they were like, "Nah, f this lot, man. They're trash." And then we just 4 goals in 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even in between the first and the second goal, yeah, they were all over us without really doing anything. They were all over us in terms of they were carving through our team quick. Yeah, and then getting to the box. But then when they got to the box, they didn't have any clue what to do with it. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, quick counter attack, bang, Martinelli scores. Yeah, and this is the thing. Yeah, do you want to hear a stat about Saka? I didn't even know this until yesterday when I was looking.
I'll go for it. I love a Saka stat, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think this is very racist, Trans. It's disgusting behaviour.
Fair enough. Well, I'm allowed anyway, Lisa. Let's have it. You know what I mean? Let's have it, mate.
Saka has not got an assist in the Premier League for 21 games.
Is that open play or an assist period?
Period. His last assist in the Premier League was against West Ham last season when he got 3 in one game in a 5-2 win.
Crazy.
Yeah, and he's only got 3 Premier League goals in that time. Well, 4 actually, because he scored in that game. 4 Premier League goals in 21 games. Star boy, world class, better than everyone. Yeah, that guy, I told everybody once, yeah, when he came back off of that injury against Fulham, yeah, and he scored straight away off the bench, didn't he? Yeah. Then he scored against Real Madrid, and I had everyone giving it, "Oh, what you saying now? What you saying now?" I was like, "Bro, watch next season." Yeah, he's been trash all season, bro. Like, he's had little moments in games here and there. Yeah, but he ain't been good this season. Yeah,
he's been rubbish. He's been rubbish.
The thing is, it doesn't really matter that he's not playing well because the rest of them are getting the job done between.
And you know the reason why you know that he's been rubbish, because the way they were celebrating Noni is like you signed Ryan Giggs. That's when I realized, yeah, that like, bro, Saka's really been rubbish, you know, because if Noni's exciting you, yeah, then you've been starving.
Facts.
You've been starving.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Now, this is the reality, because when you're celebrating Noni Madueke, you know that, bro, you haven't eaten for a while. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what it is. So, like, the Saka thing, yeah, in football, he's gonna age terribly. He's gonna age terribly in football, bro. He's still a young man. You know what I mean? By the time he's 26, 27, he's gonna be cooked.
Yeah, bro. I've been saying this for years. Yeah, you can't keep playing the same player week in, week out from a young age, yeah, right, without any ounce of rotation with him. Yeah. Like, so it's different now. People say, "Oh yeah, but Messi done it and Ronaldo done it." Come on, they're anomalies, bro. Yeah, Phil Foden don't play week in, week out from 17.
And also, 18, their build is very, very different as well, bro. Like, Bukayo Saka's build is very, very different. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not even really built like a wide player, bro. He's built like a central midfield player. Like, he's very heavy set, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a muscular guy, and it's one of them ones where when you get these little injuries, it starts to mash you up. You know what I mean? The guy's built like Michael Essien and he's playing right wing. So, like, it's just one of them things where, like, you can't compare him to the Messis and the Ronaldos, who are slight of build and a lot lighter in weight and lighter feet as well. Like, you know what I mean? He's a heavy-footed guy, bro. Like, it's not the same, bro. Like, people need to understand that in football, your genetics play a huge part in it. Your build usually dictates what part of the pitch here that you end up playing in. Do you know what I'm saying? And the wide players that have the most longevity are the little skinny ones like Ashley Young. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Ryan Giggs was quite slight as well of build. All them guys, they play until they're 35, 36. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, even Ronaldo. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's very defined muscularly, but he's fucking skinny as hell, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not heavy. He's not heavy at all. Do you know what I mean? It's them light aerodynamic wingers, yeah, that have the long careers, bro. People with builds like that, brother, by the time they're 30, they're gone. Do you know what I mean? They're gone, mate. You know what I mean? Through no fault of your own, innit? Like, genetically, yeah, you're just more predisposed to being better at different things.
No, it's true. It's true, man. But this is the thing, yeah. Like, we haven't needed him so far this season. Yeah, but there's going to come a point where these set pieces dry up. Yeah, and they won't dry up completely because it's been working for 2 seasons in terms of
they'll dry up, Lee, bro, because they dry up every season when it's time to win.
No, but that's my point. Yeah, like they won't dry up completely. Yeah, for like to the point where we won't be scoring set pieces anymore because we've been doing it for 2 years. But they won't be consistent as they are now.
No.
Yeah, we see this last season. We didn't score a set piece for 3 months. Yeah, I think it was about 2.5, 3 months. I think the first
3
one we
months
scored
that you
after
needed
that was
to score them, Lee, because them 14 draws, you only needed 3 of them to turn into wins to win the league.
What was it? 10 points, I think we finished behind them. So what? 5?
Well, then 4.
5, yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah, and we were
so you needed 4 of the 14 draws to be wins, and you win the league. And the set pieces stopped set piecing, bro. And this is what it is.
Well, I've been saying this for ages, though. Listen, it's good that we're finding ways to score goals when everyone's putting all their players in the penalty box. Yeah, because we ain't creating fuck all from open play. We're bottom of the league, bro. Like on open play, we are, bro. 31% of our goals are set pieces. That's the lowest percentage. No, sorry, open play. That's the lowest percentage out of the whole league. Yeah, 5 goals from open play. Yeah, which is cool. Listen, all goals count. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. We're top right now. It's cool. Yeah, we're finding ways to scam wins, and that's great. Yeah, but ultimately, we've seen this last season. Yeah, and I think because Liverpool have fallen off and Man City haven't really been great yet. Yeah, Chelsea ain't really doing fuck all. Yeah, Tottenham, well, they're Tottenham. Yeah, it's like everyone's falling into this trap of, oh, yeah, well, Arsenal won the league then, mate, because this is going to be sustainable all season. No, it ain't. Yeah, Man City are only 6 points behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it goes 12 points, 15 points, then yeah, cool. Then maybe we can start looking. Yeah. But if we're only 6 points ahead of Man City going into the
6 points when you have to play them again as well. Like we're not even into the second half of the season yet. So to a certain degree,
we're not even at Halloween.
But this is it. So until you play the return fixtures, you can't really count your chickens, innit? And like same thing I said to Liverpool fans last season. Yeah, cool. Arsenal are top of the league. 5 open play goals. Yeah, but in those games, yeah, there's probably only a handful of performances as an Arsenal fan, but you could probably say, you know what, we won the game and we played really well, bro. Like, I'll be honest, every time I watch Arsenal, they're awful.
The only time I say we've won a game and we played really well was at Atletico Madrid.
And even then, before the goals, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Like before the goals, I wasn't hearing that. Obviously, I wasn't watching the game, but I had Arsenal fans in the chat and they were keeping me up to date because I was watching the Real Madrid game, which was an absolute stinker. And I was being told that the game, like, not much was going on in the game before the set piece goal. So,
yeah, apart from Eze hitting the bar, like early on, it weren't.
Nothing much going on.
We were peppering Oblak, but we were comfortable. You know what I mean? It was like we were just comfy. Yeah, and they weren't really trying to come out and play, but until Raya fucked up.
Yeah. The floodgates opened after they conceded. But I mean, like, if you're telling me that's the only game this season that you think that you was mad comfortable, you got a good result, like that should be slightly concerning because the quality of the football.
Even the Forest game, Eugenio, yeah, the Forest game until Zubimendi slaps that in, we didn't look like scoring.
Yeah,
he caught that sweet and pinged it in, but we didn't look like scoring. Leeds was the same. Yeah, Leeds, like we were just, and Zubimendi started playing after it was about 3-0. Yeah, it was like we weren't great in that game. Yeah, but the scoreline, suggested that we were outstanding. It didn't. But I've been sat there all season watching Arsenal, yeah, the Newcastle game, we played well. Yeah, we played well in that Newcastle game, to be fair. And Newcastle and Atleti, the only two I'd say we've played well this season, like for the whole game. Yeah, but it's the same with our players, yeah. Has Saka played well for 90 minutes? No. Has Gyökeres? No. Has Martinelli? No. You could do this throughout the whole fucking team, bro. Zubimendi? No. Declan? No. Yeah, Declan starts off shit and then gets better the longer the game goes on 9 times out of 10. Yeah, Zubimendi starts off shit and gets better, or he'll start off good and fall apart. Yeah, and it's like nobody's really played great for a whole game. Maybe Gabby. Gabby's probably been our best player this season, consistent-wise, for 90-minute periods. Yeah, Declan's been good. Yeah, and I'm not taking nothing away from him. Yeah, but for a whole 90-minute period consistently over the season, Gabby's been our best player. Goalkeepers had fuck all to do, and Timber, to be fair. Yeah. Timber, they're the only two that have been consistently good for 90 minutes week in, week out. Yeah, and this is why, like, I'm not getting carried away. Rance, even if we were like 9 points clear with 3 to go, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Arsenal. We've seen us do it enough times, and it's so jarring
100%.
because I'm seeing people moaning about set pieces. I'm seeing people doing fucking videos cussing out Neville and Carragher and O'Hara's and all of these. They are not stopping us winning the league, no matter what they fucking say on TV. Yeah. The agenda exposed. Nobody cares, bro. None of them people are supposed to like my football club.
Facts.
Yeah, but they're on national TV, so global TV, so they're supposed to give opinions, that are not biased or whatever, mate.
But you know what?
If you don't want biased opinions,
you say that they're supposed to be impartial, and they are to a certain degree. But at the same time, even if they were, do you know what I'm saying? Even if they were, like, it's like, you know what it is with certain football fans. If somebody's not praising their club, then they just have an issue. But I'm not going to praise your club for the sake of praising your club. I'm just not going to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? If your club's genuinely doing something, that I respect, I'll say I respect it. Like, I don't like Chelsea, but I respect their relationship with winning trophies. Like, I respect it, and I've always put it out there that I respect it, even though I don't like their club. But you can't overlook the fact that when they get put into certain positions, they tend to just get over the line no matter what. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, winning becomes a habit, and it's almost ingrained in their DNA now. No matter what happens, they just win trophies, innit? So as much as I don't like them, I can respect that. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to do the bandwagon thing, and I put certain players in form, so yeah, they're the best player in the league, or they're worth 90 million. Because it never ages well.
No, it don't.
Never ages well. Where's Evan Ferguson now? Do you know what I mean? Why is no one talking about Matoma now? Like, all of these players. Do you know what I'm saying? Flavor of the month. Bro, even to a certain degree, Trossard was flavor of the month when he was at Brighton. And he's come to Arsenal, and he hasn't even looked like a shadow of the player that we saw at Brighton, the guy that scored the hat-trick against Liverpool.
Where's Justin Kluivert, bro? Bagged the hat-trick against Newcastle. Where's he? Yeah, Lee, would you take Justin Kluivert at Arsenal? No.
Yeah, 80 million in that.
Yeah, he's rubbish. Yeah, Semenyo's the latest one. Yeah, everyone's sucking off the Semenyo.
Semenyo's a good player as well, but Semenyo's not more than 60 mil.
Yeah, well, I suppose in this era he probably is.
But they're gonna want. They're talking about 70s, 80s, and 90s. Semenyo's a maximum 60 million pound player because Semenyo is hot and cold. Like, he's having a purple patch at the moment. I've seen Semenyo look absolutely awful. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where I think that people need to be careful, how they jump on bandwagons, innit? It's all about sustainability, bro. If you're doing something for a certain amount of time and I can see this is what you are, then I'll respect it, bro. And that's why I said I'll believe Arsenal can win their league when they win it.
Yeah,
it's been 20 odd years.
Yeah, but this is why I don't think we're favourites. Like, we might be favourites with the bookies, but again, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, who cares if we're favourites or not? How does that stop us winning the league?
It doesn't.
Like, just because you're not favourite doesn't mean you can't do it.
It doesn't.
Like, but this is what it is with football fans. They're so reactionary. They're like, oh, that's it, we're going to win the treble. I'm seeing people say we're going to do a treble this season, bro. Like, and I'm talking a lot of people, not just one individual. We're talking hundreds of people who are saying we're going to do the treble. Yeah, we could beat Chelsea's goals
what was
goals
the last
against.
Trophy you lot won?
The FA Cup, 7 FA Cups ago, or 6 FA Cups ago.
What year was that?
2020.
So when?
2020.
So, all right, cool. So 2020 was the last time you won a trophy, but you're going to win the treble this year. Why?
Well, because we've got the best defense, we've got the best manager, we've got the best set piece taker, we've got the best right winger. Yeah, we've got the best striker in Europe last season. Yeah, we've got the best unit, the best squad depth. Yeah, like I'm seeing people just chat shit on a daily basis. Yeah, like I'm seeing people say, oh well, you know, I'll just throw out all the under 21s in the cup game tomorrow. Yeah, because we've got some injury concerns. What are you fucking talking about? You've been gassing up this squad all season.
Yeah.
But Rice went off. Yeah, Calafiori went off. They both went down with no one near them. Yeah. Saliba went off. Yeah, Saka was apparently ill. I don't know why the fuck he played in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Who else is there? Martinelli had a knock as well, apparently. Yeah. Now adding all the injuries we've already got. Yeah. Now they're sort of going, oh shit, what do we do now? What if Rice plays and gets injured? No, sorry, Zubamendi plays and gets injured. Yeah. We can't risk Gabby because if we lose Gabby, all of a sudden the squad depth ain't squad depth in them. Yeah, and it's like people just chat shit, bro, to comfort themselves. Yeah, for the fact that because nobody sucks us off in the media, And this is another thing that makes me laugh, by the way. The amount of these people, on Twitter, and on YouTube, and this is basically a video format of Twitter now. This app stinks, bruv. Yeah, it stinks, bro. Every time I open YouTube, there's another content creator that don't support my club sucking off my club.
Yeah, because it gets clicks, bro.
Yeah, but my point is they're lying, Rance. They don't believe anything they're fucking saying.
It gets,
and it's the same as Twitter.
Gets clicks, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that, these men are doing the exact same thing. They're like, oh, I'm gonna type something because this is gonna get better retweets. This tweet's gonna bang in it, and people are doing the same thing in video format. Do you know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing. However, like that's the trend now.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
But then they call out the mainstream media because nobody gives us praise. Yeah, but then these are the same people that want to get on to Sky Sports. Yeah, they want to get on TalkSport. Yeah, they want to get a gig at BT Sport or TNT, whatever it's called. And it's like, what are we doing here, bruv? Like, just start saying it as it is. Yeah, until we win a title, we're not favourites.
You can't
it's as simple as that.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense, Lee. Do you know what I mean? The fact that you said it's been nearly what? Yeah, 7 FA Cups ago since you won the FA Cup. So how can you honestly sell me a treble when you don't know how to win trophies? Do you know what I'm saying? That's like asking someone. That's like someone asking someone to invest money in your business, and you have no previous you have no previous proof of being able to run a business. So I'm just throwing my money away. How do you? Where's your business plan? Oh nah, like there's no business plan. Like bro, you don't win trophies. Nope. So the reason why Arsenal don't get sucked off in the media is because they do not have a recent history of winning trophies. They don't. That's the reality. Liverpool have a recent history of winning trophies. Man City have a recent history of winning trophies. Chelsea have a recent history. And even as bad as we've been, we've got a recent history of winning trophies. It was pretty much, I think we average one every other season and a final every season on average. So
yeah, it's like 9 in the last 10 years or something.
Yeah. So when you look at that, I understand it. Like Arsenal don't even make finals. So because of that, how can you actually be favorites? Like logically, you can't be favorites. That's why I said, I will never believe Arsenal are going to win the league until they do it. And if they do it, fair enough, you fucking done it, because you should have done it for the last 3 years and you didn't do it.
Somebody asked me the other day, if Pep was the manager, if we swapped managers for the last 3 years, how many titles do you reckon we'd have? So all fucking 3 of them. So let's just be real. We would have had all 3 of them.
Not just Pep, just a decent manager that knows how to set up, bro. Like, bro, even if you had a Conte or something for the last 3 years, you probably would have got over the line. It doesn't have to be Pep Guardiola, bro. Like, I remember watching the Aston Villa game when he started Kai Havertz in midfield. I pissed myself laughing because I was like, I was just like, bro, he's thrown the title away. He threw it away.
Yep.
Like, bro, like, I'm not a genius. I know that Aston Villa play a mid-block. I know notoriously that Arsenal tend to struggle against mid-blocks. Aston Villa play them, Fulham play them. There's a few teams that play the mid-block quite well. Do you know what I mean? Crystal Palace now play it quite well. Those kind of teams, you do not put Kai Havertz in the fucking engine room in games like that, because it's going to be very, very physical. And he decided to do that. It was ridiculous. Like, bro, as a rival, I was in disbelief. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where you can't say that. Like, for instance, man said, oh, yes, because Saliba got injured, we didn't win the league. Brother, when you're saying because one player got injured, you didn't win the league, it's like, drop me out. Like, even Man City, man can say, oh, so what? Because Rodri got injured, you didn't win the league. If because Rodri got injured, you didn't win the league, you didn't deserve to win the league.
No, the team that wins the league deserves to win it. That's why they won it. It's as simple as that.
If you're saying because one player got injured, you didn't win the league, you didn't deserve to win the league anyway.
Yeah, but this is what they do. Is they've been brainwashed over the whole time of watching football by the mainstream media, Sky Sports. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what any of them really say. Yeah, I couldn't care less. I ain't got Sky Sports. We don't have Sky Sports in Spain unless you got one of these dodgy boxes, because we don't want to listen to their bullshit, bruv. Yeah, we have DAZN and Movistar. Yeah, and they don't chat shit like this, But at the same time, when they've been telling everyone, that oh yeah, well, look at this refereeing decision, and that's the reason why they didn't do this, bro. The game's 90 minutes long.
Right.
Yeah, just because you get a red card don't mean you can't win the game.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
Malaga's up the road from me. They scored 3 goals with 10 men the other day. How? I thought it was illegal to attack.
Yeah.
They scored 3 goals and conceded 1. They had 10 men. Yeah, how many times did Arsenal under Arsene Wenger have a player sent off and go on and play better and win the game? It's a load of bollocks, but people have been brainwashed into believing this. Yeah, yeah, but the injury scare, the injuries. We've got an injury crisis. Cool, but buy a better squad then. Yeah, which is what we've done. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, if Gabriel Magalhaes gets injured, we're fucked. Yeah, because that's our goal threat gone. Yeah, and it's our best defender gone, centre back gone. Yeah, and now you're going to put who at left centre back? What, Hincapia? Well, he's played about fucking 20 minutes for Premier League football, bruv. Yeah, and he's already been injured, by the way. Yeah, so what,
Did you buy him injured, or he got injured after he came?
Injured after he came, like they all fucking do. Yeah, he literally got injured. Yeah, he played 6 minutes before coming on the other day this season. That's it. Yeah, and it's like, I don't think people realise we're 3 injuries away, or 3 individual injuries away, maybe not collectively, yeah, of this season turning upside down. If Timber gets injured, what then?
I'll be honest. I think if you lose Declan Rice's delivery, your set pieces go out the window.
That's exactly what I've been saying, man. All season.
They go out the window. Just lose him. Do you know what I'm saying? Just lose his delivery, because at the end of the day, that's what's feeding you at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but do you think he can find another way? Like, because obviously we're not just going to rely on set pieces all fucking season. Let's just be real.
You are though, because you don't have the individual brilliance to do anything else, Lee. Do you know what I mean? Eze doesn't look anywhere near like the Eze that we would expect, innit? Eze's been playing in the Premier League long enough for us not to say, oh, you know what, he's adapting. He's not adapting to the league, bro. Like, this is his bread and butter.
He's been restricted, bro. He's been told, keep the ball. Don't. You can see that he wants to let go of the shot.
But he can't. Odegaard had 1 season of getting GA, but we know he doesn't really do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you've read out the assist stat for Saka, so that does what it does. Gyökeres is struggling. Like, from an attacking point of view, Noni looks very direct and sharp, but he's got no GA. Like, do you know what I mean?
He's got no end product whatsoever.
None whatsoever. So who are we looking to be the guy to get the goals for Arsenal? Martinelli, because he scored a couple the other day. Martinelli's not a consistent goal scorer for you guys either. So
neither was Trossard.
Yeah, I just don't believe that you have the individuals here to do it any other way, because this team has been purposely built to function the way it's functioning.
Yeah, it's not looking good in that respect. But the thing is, he's been petrified of that 8-point fucking bottle job ever since we did it. Yeah, so listen. What I will say, I like the fact that we're scamming wins. Yeah, because it's just like find a.
But you don't want to be doing it every week, though. Exactly. You want to be doing it like once a month.
Yeah, if you're in a tight game, yeah, and you go and scam a last-minute header off a corner, fantastic. Yeah. But when that's your only source of goals every week, yeah, eventually the well's going to run dry, mate. Yeah, and then when it does, we haven't got any other way, because now, like you said at the beginning, the way we play, we want to be in total control at all times of the game. Slow it down, sideways, backwards. Our game at the weekend, there must have been about a 45-second period where we were just popping it around our back line. Yeah, we didn't even try and get out the fucking half row. Yeah, I was fucking seething. I was like, are we going to move the ball forward, or are we just going to keep passing across the back 4? Yeah, and then it went forward to Zubimendi. He got pressed and passed it straight back to Saliba. Yeah, and I'm just like, are you taking a fucking piss here? Yeah, listen, we won the game. Great. Yeah, it was a nice goal from Eze. But at the same time, yeah, it's not going to be, bro, if we win the league like this, yeah, that's 2 things. Yeah, if we win the league like this, fair play, we deserve to win the league. Yeah, and that shows me how fucking shit the rest of these clubs are. Yeah, and that's not. I don't give a fuck if the rest of them are shit, bro. If my team win the league, I'm celebrating that for until another 20 years.
As you should, bro.
Yeah, because bro, I'm fucking sat for 6 years on this channel, or 7 years on this channel, with 6 under this manager, calling for this manager to fucking win something. Yeah, so if he wins it, fair fucking play to him. But I just look at it and I think, like, whilst it's good and we're finding a way, yeah, this can't be the only way. Otherwise, we're not winning it. So can he find another way? I'm not so sure he can. Yeah, because he's proven before that we can score 90-odd goals in a season, but we're not playing anywhere near that football right now.
No,
Nobody's on smoke, bro. Martinelli's not. Odegaard's injured. Saka looks fucking dusted. Yeah, like, nobody looks like they can score goals. apart from set plays. We're not clinical enough going forward when we have chances. Yeah, not only that, we don't move the ball quick enough. Yeah, if we're moving the ball quick enough, even on a low block, well, how many times do you watch Barcelona and somebody's put the whole fucking team in the penalty box? They just bop it around them and score and win 5-0.
Yeah, they'll find a way, but you need to have a certain profile of player to do that.
And you need to play quick 1-2 touch passing. We don't do that. We do not do that. We love to fucking just get we get up to the top of the pitch and then we just play U-shaped football. Yeah, and then play for corners, which is cool. Yeah, we'll now win the league with it. Yeah, go and win the league. Yeah, he's waiting for 29 to come back in, so maybe we can do a bit more link-up play and all that. Yeah, because obviously Gyökeres can't. Yeah, but it is what it is. Gunnar said, yeah, Lee, it's working. Yeah, it's working now. It's 9 games, mate.
Yeah.
It's 9 games. Yeah, 9. There's still 29 games to go. If Declan's out, okay, let me ask you this. Yeah, let me ask all the Arsenal fans in this chat. Yeah, if Raya is out for 3 months, yeah, is everyone happy with fucking Kepa in goal? Yeah, if Timber's out for 3 months, is everyone happy with Ben White, a right back again? Because he's been shit. Yeah, is it if Gabriel Magalhaes is out for 3 months, is everyone happy with Hincapie or fucking Mosquera? Yeah, because if you play them at right centre back, they got Gabby and Timber in between. They're in between them. Play them at left, you got Calafiori and Martinelli. Yeah, going up and down the pitch. Yeah, you got Calafiori and Saliba either side of him. Yeah, for me, bruv. Whilst it's good, milk it, do what the fuck you got to do. Yeah, jump up and down for joy, like fucking, yeah, we're great. Yeah, but at the same time, fine margins, guys. Yeah, so let's do what Erling Haaland said and stay fucking humble, eh? Yeah, stay humble, innit? Yeah, we've been here before, and I don't get it, Ramsey. I don't get why every year our fans do this. It's so fucking jarring because they never learn. Just shut your mouth. Just calm. Instead of fucking making out everything's done and dusted already, just zip it. And just chill. When it gets to 6 points with 1 game to go, yeah, we're champions. It's 6 points with 29 games to go. Of a team that have won fucking 6 out of the last 8 titles. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And they've got injuries as well, by the way. Let's not pretend Rodri ain't been fucking playing. Like he's been playing. He ain't been playing, has he?
No, fact.
Yeah, they got players out injured. Just annoying, man. Yeah, so annoying. And people just sit there and go, oh, why are you angry? Arsenal are top. Bro, I've seen it all before. Yeah, I'm not even angry with it. I'm actually enjoying the fact that fucking we're pissing people off with the set pieces.
Yeah, facts. I don't think you're angry, but at the end of the day, you're just being realistic, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people don't like that, bro.
Yeah.
Big up to Rayam for the super chat. I tell my friends, if you want to learn football, listen to Rants. He was right about Saka, Bellingham, Salah, Grealish, balling, etc. Never misses. Man, Grealish, yeah. All right, bro, but us up for the super chat. Yeah, I've got people on my case here. It's funny, right? Because again,
what
people don't learn.
Grealish is, man.
Bruv. I've got people on my case saying this Savio stinks. Oh, really? Have you not learned from Grealish leaving Man City?
No, I hear it. I hear it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
No winger at Man City is going to thrive.
We're even seeing Eze at Crystal Palace moving to Arsenal, bro. Like, when you play in a different system or for a certain type of manager, it definitely can affect your quality of performance and your output. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Jack Grealish, you know what it is? Like a lot of the people that don't rate Grealish are the guys that never saw Grealish before he went to Man City. I don't think there's football fans that watched Grealish at Aston Villa that think that Grealish is a bad player because there's no reason to believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? Grealish was a special player from a very early age, and there's not many players at his age that could have done what he did at Aston Villa. There's not many, bruv. And he had pressure on him from day dot as well. Like, it wasn't like Jack Grealish came through quietly and was allowed to kind of develop in a team that weren't relying on him. They were almost heavily reliant on him from the start. And he delivered. Do you know what I'm saying? So to think that Jack Grealish isn't a good footballer is just mental. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's mental, bro. Like, I don't know for you. If you think that Grealish ain't a good footballer, like I don't really rate your footballing opinion like that because it's crazy. I don't think it's a debate.
Nope. And bro, he's gone to a team, yeah, with worse players in it. Yeah. And he's shining. Yeah. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to do something. Yeah, because he's got freedom to be able to do what he wants. Yeah. When was the last winger at Man City? Probably Mahrez. Probably Mahrez.
Yeah, but
That's
even
probably the
Mahrez,
last
it
winger,
wasn't the
but even
Mahrez of Leicester. Like, we weren't
Nah.
lying if we're saying it was the same Mahrez. It wasn't.
No, he was restricted to staying on the right side.
Yeah, Mahrez
He
was
can float
floating at
in a
Leicester,
little
was
bit.
almost playing across the front line, going wherever he wanted.
None of their wingers. Yeah, in fact, like if you look at the wingers they got now, they got what Oscar Bob Doku.
And Doku's hot and cold. Oscar Bob is just coming back from injury, but you don't expect a lot from him. If City actually had another winger that was performing consistently at a high level, you may be then able to point fingers, but you can't really point a finger at Savio because none of their wingers are performing at a high level. And I think that's got a lot to do with how their manager wants their wingers to play. Their wingers don't have freedom on the ball or off it.
They have to run up the pitch, slow down, turn around, and pass it sideways or backwards.
Yeah, recycle.
Yeah. Whereas, and the thing is, anyone who didn't watch Savio in La Liga, people go, "Oh, it's a Farmers League, cool, whatever, mate." Man City brought Rodri from the fucking Farmers League.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. How many players have come from fucking the Farmers Leagues that play in the Premier League? Probably about 40% of them. Yeah. But my point is, when he was playing for Girona, yeah, bro, he was getting down the wing, crossing the ball to Dovbyk, and he was fucking basically a fucking. Well, he was the top scorer in the league that season. Yeah, and he's got Haaland up front, who's a better version of fucking Dovbyk. He's a big fucking unit, and he's good fucking when he gets a chance. It's in the back of the net 9 times out of 10. Yeah, so why aren't they letting him go down the wing across the fucking ball constantly? It makes no sense. Yeah, you got a guy in the box who ain't going to really do a great deal outside the box. So just tell him, get in the penalty box. As soon as Savio gets the ball, make your run. Yeah, because he can fucking cross the ball, bro. I've seen him do it week in, week out.
Yeah.
Look at the goal that Haaland scored against West Ham last season. Absolutely skinned Kufal, looked up, cross, bang, bullet header. Why can't they do that every week? Why can't my team do that every week?
But to be fair, even the cross for Bernardo's header the other day from the right hand side was a joke.
Yeah, mate, it's just fucking jarring watching some of these teams in this league, yeah, because it's like these managers restrict so many good players. It's crazy. There's so many good players who like they leave the club and then they go and ball out somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's like, why don't you just let them fucking do that at your club? But they're so fixated on controlling every single aspect of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, mate, you don't play anymore. Sit the fuck down. Like, just let them play the game. Yeah, if they're not doing what you want them to do, tweak something.
That's where the game's gone, though, isn't it? The game's gone. Like the managers now are more important than the players, and this is why the managers need to take even more responsibility when you're losing. Because back in the day, it used to be a thing where it was a game where the players were the source of winning and losing for the most part because managers set them up and allowed them to play. But now, because the managers are controlling everything, this is why they need to be sacked sooner when it's not working.
Yeah, facts. Absolute facts. That brings me on nicely, actually, to Chelsea. Mate, I was watching that game. I don't know if you watched it, yeah? I was watching that game.
Nah.
And I just knew.
I was playing FIFA at the time. I was chilling.
Bro, I just fucking knew. As soon as he made his subs, yeah, I was like, they're washed. Yeah, Sunderland are going to scam a win out of this. Yeah, and bro, he brought that Zestaval on. Don Lusional, where you at? Where are you, brother?
Don always spawns into the chat when you mention Esteval, blood. He'll be there somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, Y Scout merchant. Get out of here, Don. Yeah, as soon as they brought Zestaval on, yeah, they lost the game. They lost the game. It was him trying to fucking dribble around 4 players, yeah, when he should have just held the ball and waited for his
Is that how they conceded?
Yeah, and then Sunderland got nicked the ball back and just one hoof ball up to Brian fucking Brobby, who was holding off 2 defenders in Chelsea's penalty box while he's looking to see where the runners are coming from. Bro, I promise you, yeah, anyone who watched that, right, it seemed like an eternity for other players to come onto the TV screen from back in the other half. It was just these 2 defenders and Brobby and the goalkeeper. Yeah, and it seemed like it took about 45 seconds for everyone to arrive. Yeah, bro, what a fucking goal, though, man. He laid it off, and the guy, remember Arshavin's goal against Barca? Right, yeah, similar to that. Very similar to that. And he just curled it in the bottom corner, last minute. Yeah, and then on the corner, they had a corner in stoppage time. Saka's one against Bayern Munich looks good in comparison to Zestaval's, bro. Yeah, it was fucking awful. Yeah, he's getting sacked this season. I'm telling you, man. He is getting sacked, bro. Yeah, they're on the ropes, yeah, because everyone bangs on about their squad this and their squad that, bro. They're not that good. Yeah, they just know how to
not,
get over the line. That's it. Like them
they're not that
World
good
Cup
at
and
all,
the
mate.
Conference League. They're shit, bruv. Garnacho's goal was good, but again, he's shit. He's inconsistent.
Yeah. He's rubbish.
Yeah, their wingers are rubbish, bro. That Gittins, fuck off, man. He's a tramp. Yeah, that guy, I swear down. Yeah, bro, he is rubbish. I don't know why they bought him.
I don't know why they
genuinely don't
bought him or
understand it.
Garnacho. They invested the best part of 80 odd million on them two. You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. I can't lie. It's not making very much sense.
Nah, it's crazy work, man. But yeah, they ain't that good, man. Yeah, they're not that good. Nothing like I don't know who would take over next, but they'll probably go and get Brighton's manager. They love to take in Brighton staff and players, don't they?
Yeah.
So they'll probably go and get him, another hippie, and
Yeah.
and he'll do fuck all. But yeah, they're crap, man. Like I think they've lost like 3 of their last 5 games or something. Like, have a quick look. Smash these likes up as well, man. These likes are disgusting. Yeah, we're not 250 likes.
Yeah, let's
Not
get
even,
that up,
not even that. It's 240. There's 1,200 people in here. Come on, man. That needs to hit 500 real quick, guys. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, they've only won. Yeah, lost 3 of their last 5 games. Fucking hell. Who they got next? Oh, they got Tottenham away in the league. They got Wolves tomorrow. Then they got Sunderland. Oh no, that was last game. Sorry. After that, they've got. They got some tough games coming up. You know. Yeah, Karabag away is not easy. They've won 3 out of 3 in the champs. Yeah, and then they've got Wolves in the league, Burnley away, and then they've got Barcelona, Arsenal, and then Leeds away, and then Bournemouth away. Atalanta away. Fucking hell, they're running up to Christmas, mate. End of Christmas. He could be sacked by Christmas. They got Newcastle away, Chelsea, Villa, Everton, Atalanta away, Bournemouth away, Leeds away, Arsenal, bro, Barca. Yeah, they're cooked. He's sacked by Christmas, guys. He's sacked by Christmas.
That's too funny.
Well, but this is the thing, yeah. And again, these Chelsea fans, they just hype up everything for no apparent reason recently. The last couple of years, they bought into all this PR from them Bowley. Yeah. Bro, they were starting the season going, oh, yeah, we're going for it this season. We're going to be up there. No, you're not. Yeah, no, you're not. You were playing 2 different squads last season. You were playing Conference League with a fucking reserve team.
You're not wrong. They were playing a complete separate team.
Yeah, now they're playing Champions League and Premier League, and all of a sudden they can't string wins together. Not looking good, is it? Yeah, title race, they were saying. What are they saying now? Yeah, they'll be lucky if they get top 4. Well, they ain't getting top 4. They'll be lucky if they get top 6.
Bro, listen, do you know what I mean? Don was like, oh, I bet you a pinky that we finish above you. I said, all right, cool, say no more, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they're playing, they ain't finishing above us. I'll be honest. Like, literally, we'll scumbag our way above Chelsea right now, bro. Chelsea are looking like a top 6 team right now. And barely a top 6 team as well, based on how they're playing. Like when I look at their attack, yeah, I find it almost unfathomable that you could spend 2 billion and end up with a team like that.
It's mad, isn't it? Bro, they're fucking...
So like, how have you done that?
They've only got a handful of really good players. Other than that, I don't rate any.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And like, it's like when you look at their attack, João Pedro's not a number 9. And then Delap's a decent player, but like, bro, if Delap leading your line in the Champions League, you see what I'm saying?
They played
like,
João Pedro in the 10 at the weekend. Yeah, and put Mark Guy up front.
Bro, it's mental, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine you got Delap leading your line in the Champions League. We've got Nacho on the left.
Crazy.
And
what are you actually doing? You're better off putting Neto on the left.
Like, bro, they said they were gonna replace Mudryk, and then they brought in 2 left wingers that were worse than him. Like, I'm lost.
All of their centre backs are dog shit as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're awful. And Fofana can't stay fit, so you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't count as a centre back. He's just nobody because he's not there.
Imagine going into a Champions League campaign, yeah, with fucking Sanchez in goal.
Yeah, Sanchez in goal, no centre backs. Do you know what I'm saying? No real strikers and no real wingers, really. Like, the whole thing stinks, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? The whole thing actually does stink, bro. So more Chelsea fans need to be calling out their directors, because spending money and taking a team backwards, yeah, it takes some doing.
Facts. Bro, their bench stinks, yeah. Adarabio was on the bench. Gittins, Andre Santos, Tyreek George, Zestaval, Jorgensen, Hato, Fofana, and Lavia.
Fuck.
That's their squad, bro.
That ain't no Premier League challenging bench. Do you know what I'm saying?
Their starting 11 was Sanchez, James, Achapom, Chalaba, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo, Neto, Pedro, Garnacho, Guy. Bro, they're fucking shit. They're finished.
Yeah,
they will be lucky to
that
get top 6.
That ain't no top 4 team.
They'll be lucky to get top 6.
Yeah.
Bro, they play Barcelona in a couple of weeks. Yeah, they are going to get absolutely spanked. Can you imagine the way Barca bopped the ball around, yeah? Right? Against that backline.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Pedri's going to have a field day. Yeah. Lewandowski should be back by then. Yeah, fucking bro, they're going to get destroyed against that lot. We're going to fuck them up as well. We play them in a month. Yeah, we got them next month. Yeah, they're going to get put. Yeah, it is next month, isn't it? When do we play them? Yeah, we play them on the 30th of November. Yeah, they've got Barcelona 5 days before that. And then they got Leeds away 4 days after us. Yeah, they're done. Yeah, to be fair, both of them games, Barca and Arsenal, are at the Bridge. But it don't really fucking matter. We're beating them, and so will Barca. Yeah, they're washed, man. They're washed. What did you before we wrap here? What have you made of I don't know if you see it, yeah. Brendan Rodgers quit Celtic. Where do you reckon he's going? Because he's not quit not to get a job, is he? Let's be real.
He just stepped down. But what prompted that?
Well, they're 8 points behind fucking Hearts or Hibs or someone. Fucking.
But they're 8 points off, and was there pressure from the fans for him to leave, or what happened? Like, I don't know the context to it. I just heard that he resigned.
Fuck knows. They've only lost 2 games, but yeah, they're 8 points off Hearts. But I reckon he's got another job lined up in the Prem. Hey, maybe he's going back to Liverpool, guys. Maybe that's the plan.
That's crazy.
Yeah, maybe he's going to Liverpool. Well,
I can't Wolves, think of another job that would be available right now.
The Wolves manager's going to get sacked, I think.
Yeah, but he wouldn't go Wolves, man. That's a death sentence, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? They're
I don't know, man. He went Leicester.
I hear that, but Leicester kind of had ambitious owners, didn't they? West Ham have got Nuno, haven't they? So
yeah, they just got him as well.
So I would have thought that West Ham would have been the obvious team if they didn't just sign Nuno. But yeah, Leicester had ambitious owners, remember, that wanted to spend money. Like, Wolves ain't got no ambitious owners.
Crazy. Oh, yeah. The Celtic chairman was seething at him. I haven't seen it. Apparently Martin O'Neill's taken over as caretaker.
Yes. How old is Martin O'Neill now, bro? He must be what?
Like, it's got to be such as 70. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Martin O'Neill.
Why don't these man just fucking chill, bro? Like, they're so bored, isn't it? He's 73, bro.
See what I'm saying? That's crazy, what?
Bro, he's 3 years younger than Wenger, and Wenger's been retired for how long?
See what I'm saying? It's crazy, what? Martin O'Neill is mad. You know, football's crazy where Rodgers left and the first person you thought of was Martin O'Neill, blood. You know what I mean? Like, put down your glass of milk, put your teeth in, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Back to work. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Plug him into the mains, man. Get him going again. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking mental, bro.
Yeah, I reckon Andrew get that job. I reckon he'll go back there.
Oh, friend of mine lives around here. That wouldn't be a bad appointment, you know.
Yeah, my mate who lives on the corner. He said he'd take him back. He's Celtic. He was like, yeah, I'll have him back.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a bit iffy for
me.
I'll
be honest, yeah. Ange needs to get back into football as soon as possible. The longer he's out of a job, the worse it's going to be for him. Yeah, I mean, because bro, you can't let the Nottingham Forest situation, you can't let it marinate in it, because once the dust settles and people realize what happened, they're not touching you with a barge pole. So you need to move quick. I'll be honest, or else he'll be out for a while.
Yeah, facts. Smash these like sub, guys. Fucking 1,200 people in here, 305. What are you doing? When you get into your car, you don't drive off without your seatbelt on, do you? So when you come to my stream, yeah, which you do every day, most of you, fucking like it. Pretty simple.
No, that's true.
Big up to Kool-Aid, brother, for the super chat. Is there anyone live that I like as well? We're going to wrap in a second, guys. I know I shouldn't take football too seriously, but sometimes I even lose sleep when we lose. I know Lee drinks and smokes. How do you keep calm, Rants? He walks,
bro. Brother, I know that I can't affect the results, bro. So I don't. Like, do you know what I mean? There's only so stressed I can get about something that I've got absolutely no control over. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things. Football's like that, bro. Got no control over the results. So, brother, can't be getting too stressed over that.
Nah, that's why I'm chilling this season, bro. Yeah. I've not had any fucking big biblical meltdowns after games, although we have only lost one game. But even on the performances, bro, I've been fucking half asleep. Yeah, fucking every time I check in on Troops, he's snoring, bro, on his streams. Yeah, he's got his dressing gown on, laid back, stoned out of his box.
Yep.
Big up Chike, bro. At least the Dodgers will win the World Series league. Well, yeah, that's true. Chelsea owners, isn't it? They're 2 up, I think. I think they're 2-0 up in that. Bless up, brother. Big up for the super chat. Lee, tell Rance to take the Chelsea job, says Jaden. Fuck Chelsea, man. Neither of us like Chelsea, bro. Fuck them.
Yeah, but 10 million a year, I'm there, bro. Tell them hit me up, bro. I'm there, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll wear the full tracksuit.
You're taking the piss. Full tracksuit, man. Do a John Terry, full kit.
10 million a year, bro. I'll wear the full tracksuit, bro.
A game finished at 1 a.m. States time. Which game? What, the baseball? Big up Chike, brother.
Talking about baseball, yeah, because them games can last forever, mate.
I've never watched a game of baseball in my life. Never watched a single minute of baseball in my entire life.
Apparently, they're pretty cool to go to, like the games. Like, but yeah, I've never been to a game.
Big up Cooler as well. Savio has been getting freedom, and has been playing on the left this season. He's going to improve. Is this the end of Lamine? I'm worried. What do you mean? You watch the Classico, didn't you?
He's an 18-year-old, yeah. Unreal talent, yeah. How can this be the end of Lamine, bro? Like, do you know what I'm saying? You know what it is? Because modern football fans, yeah, don't really watch football and they consume the majority of their football via highlights. When they actually watch, yeah, a game of football and a player doesn't play well, yeah, they just think that it's out of the ordinary, bro. Like, no player plays well every game, bro. Nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't happen, bro. But the problem is these men only watch highlights. So because of that, they don't realize that a lot of the time, like, players are in and out of games, bro. Even if they do good things in games, they're in and out of them. That's why the Isak thing, I'm one of the only people that's not surprised by what's happening to Isak at Liverpool. Because the majority of the time I watched him for Newcastle, he was shit. Even when he's, you know what I'm saying? And so I never bought into the Isak hype because I prefer to judge a player on what they do over 90 minutes instead of what they do in a single moment. And Isak has built his whole reputation of moments. So, you know what I mean? If you watch players in moments, Marcus Rashford looks like an absolute world beater, mate. So you watch the full game and you realize the bollocks. Like, everyone's talking about Lamine in the Classico. Why is no one talking about Rashford's performance?
Well, and Pedri.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the worst I've ever seen Pedri play.
Stupid red card as well from Pedri.
Oh, bro, he knew what he was doing as well. Yeah, he was just so frustrated there. He just thought,
in added time, it's like, bro, like, what are you doing, you absolute idiot? Do you know what I'm saying?
And the team they're going to play
been
next
below par all season, but he's been injured.
Mm.
He's been injured for the whole season. I believe he's still injured now.
Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, like on Twitter especially, yeah, people don't like his attitude. Yeah, because he's got a bird that's older and he's out on yachts and he's having midgets round for parties.
Yeah, but also
like
Lee, he's a good player and he's confident, and people don't like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he believes in his own ability, and people just do not like that.
And he's the same age as a lot of these people that are saying they don't like it. Yeah, because they're looking at him going, this guy's a multi-millionaire playing for Barca. He can pull any bird within reason. Yeah, he's living his life. He's putting it all over his Instagram.
Yeah.
And he's 18. Yeah, so people get pissed off with it around that age because they're losers, bruv.
Yeah, they don't like him, innit? It's not about football. And it was the same with Neymar. They didn't like Neymar. That's why I'm seeing disrespectful conversations comparing Neymar to other footballers. Do you know what I mean? Prime Neymar versus XYZ. If it's not Lionel Messi or CR7, yeah, I don't want to see you comparing Neymar to anyone else in his generation because he's clear of everyone else. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reality.
Well,
and
we can have a debate about Mahrez, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about purely on just numbers. If I'm talking about ability, then Neymar's top. He's top three, and he's not third out of those three in terms of footballing ability. But in terms of numbers and accomplishments and stuff like that, Ronaldo can have the accomplishments in it because Ronaldo's won more. So it is what it is. But I don't want to see you comparing Neymar to Hazard or Gareth Bale or any of these players because he's better than all of them. But the problem is people don't like Neymar. And when people don't like you, same thing happened with Pogba. When people don't like you as a person, they start comparing you to Jordan Henderson. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what happens. You get disrespected. And this is what's happening with Lamine right now. Lamine, in terms of footballing ability, is the best attacking player on the planet right now. He's 18 years old, but they don't like him. So now, anytime he doesn't play well, it's just the end of Lamine. How can it be the end of Lamine when there's players like Doku running around?
Yeah, but they'll and Garnacho. Yeah.
And Garnacho. And Gittins. Like, how can it be the end of Lamine when there's players like Gittins playing in the Champions League? How can it be?
That's true. But they don't like him, you're right. Yeah, but it's like they're going, oh, he's gonna fuck his career up. He's gonna mess his career up. I see it all the time. No, he's not.
Bro, your favorite footballer back in the day was shagging prozzies, and getting drunk on the weekend and was still putting in performances. Like, just because you know that these players' personal lives because they've got Instagram, that doesn't mean that it's any different to what used to happen. Now, it was no different, bro. Like, the way Jack Grealish lives his life, most footballers were living like that back in the day and still putting in performances on the weekend. And truth be told, his lifestyle doesn't affect his performances because he always plays well. Like, when I see him play and he's allowed to play, he's always the best player on the pitch. So I don't think Jack Grealish stopped drinking when he went to Everton. Do you know what I mean? So...
But look at back in the day as well, with fucking Maradona. Yeah, Maradona was fucking shagging everything that moved.
Bruv.
Yeah, going out, getting drunk, getting high. Yeah, and then turning up and fucking just running rings around everybody.
But this
George Best, the same. George Best was doing it. There's been hundreds and there's thousands of players that do this every weekend or over a season.
The difference was you just didn't see it, but you knew it was going on. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Ronaldinho's
not doing anything different to anyone else, bro. They just don't like him, innit?
It's just everyone's got a fucking camera on their phone now.
That's it.
No, it's true, man. Big up Simple Cricket Talk. You put the same thing in twice, bro. I appreciate it. But no, I don't like cricket, bro, if I'm honest.
I don't like it either, but of course I've watched cricket, bro. You can't grow up in a Jamaican house and not have watched a cricket match.
Yeah. I like 2020 cricket every now and again, but I don't understand how you can play a game.
It's like rounders. That's why I don't
mind just slap it everywhere.
Like, yo, everything's getting slapped. Boom.
Yeah, like, I don't understand how you can play a game. Yeah, and after 5 days, it could end a draw.
Bro.
Bro, no, let's go for luncheon. No, how about fuck off and carry on the game, mate?
It's ridiculous.
Have your lunch later. Do you know what I mean? I'm bored. 5 days. Get out of here, man. Yeah, and then it ends a draw. What a load of bollocks.
Yeah.
Talking is good when he wins, like with France. No, I hear it. Listen, a lot of Barca fans are on his case as well. Yeah. And big up for the super chat, Cooley. They are on his case because it started all of this, when he ain't been performing very well this season. People are on his case. I hear that.
But you know what?
At the same time,
Yamal, people need to understand, the chatting and the petulance he's 18, like, you know them, man. Like, he's chatting that shit because he's young, bro. Like, if he was a big man and he was chatting shit, I would pay it more attention. But he's a kid, that's under immense pressure, He's in the spotlight. He don't know no better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, most people, if they're 18 years old and you're under a lot of pressure, and people are chatting to you, at 18 years old, you're probably gonna respond. You probably are gonna respond, especially if you're 18 and as talented as him as well. It's kind of like, well, fuck you lot anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Most 18-year-olds have that attitude. If he was 30 years old and he was doing that shit, it would be a bit more concerning for me. But like, he's behaving like any 18-year-old would probably behave like.
Yeah, I think this has come from Vinny Jr. just winding him up the whole fucking game, bro.
But Vinny's a mug anyway, bro. Vinny was crying like a bitch when he got subbed off.
I love
shouting,
that,
saying, I'm leaving and that.
Yeah, I love that, bro.
I said, I'm leaving the club. I'm leaving the club and that. Went down the stairs, done
all that
what he
said?
Shit. Yeah.
No fucking way is that what he said.
I see the translations. He was shouting towards the manager saying, right, why always me? Why you always subbing me off? Don't worry, I'm fucking leaving, bruv. That's the gist of what man said. That's what they're saying he said, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And It's one you can see he was shouting, bro. Like he
Yeah,
lost his head, Lee.
He would never do that with Ancelotti, bro.
He lost his fucking mind, and then he went straight down the stairs as well. And then he was still shouting when he came back up. The guy's a nutcase, bro. He's a nut. He don't even make no sense.
To be fair, he shouldn't have been subbed off. Yeah,
nah,
he was the only
that looked like he was doing something. To be fair, do you know what I'm saying?
And they were going to go for it and leave gaps in behind.
He was in and out the game, but Vinny, I understand why Vinny's disillusioned, because last season it was his team, and then now it's not his team no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Not last season, the season before. It was his team. Then Mbappe's come in, and Vinny's saying, yeah, well, it's still my team. And Mbappe's now, and the manager's basically come and said, we're building the team around Mbappe. So I understand why Vinny's pissed. However, like, don't embarrass yourself like that. Do you know what I'm saying? When you behave like that, you can't then look around and then do the victim thing. Like, bro, like, there's a reason why people don't like you, because you behave like that.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it, bro. He's always fucking rolling around on the floor, fucking moaning as well.
Yeah.
What happened with Sancho?
I don't know. Someone's saying that he refused to shake someone's hand, but I didn't see it, but I think that it's probably blown out of proportion. I don't actually believe it.
Because he got subbed on and then got subbed off.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, by the way. Subbed on and subbed off.
I have no idea, bro. Like, I have no idea, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're blowing that out of proportion. Like, if he didn't shake man's hand, maybe, I don't know. I need to see it. Because sometimes players come off and they're annoyed from coming off and they just walk off. And then man say so-and-so snubbed XYZ. But it's like, bro, I wasn't even looking at man. I just walked off the pitch because I was pissed off. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you're doing what Vinny did, yeah, then fucking mate. He was. I thought at one point he was going to refuse to come off.
Bro,
he was standing there running his arms
on the pitch. He was mad. And then he walked off the pitch. He was still shouting. Then he walked down the stairs and was still shouting. And then he came back and he was still shouting. It's like, bro, it's like man said, you know what? I'm not done with you. I need to piss in it. Like, let me. And then man came back and his head was still hot.
Somebody in my chat here said to me, "Nah, Vinny's gone to the dressing room to get his tampons."
He was moving madly.
Bro, like, fuck's sake. No, he was. But do you know what? I like that though. Yeah, because bro, when he got subbed off in the El Clasico last season, yeah, Jude scored the winner. Yeah, after he got subbed off. He was fuming at Ancelotti, but not to that level. And Ancelotti just grabbed hold of him by the wrist and whispered something in his ear and told him to sit the fuck down. He sat down and shut his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That manager, yeah, he had to fucking win that game, bro. Yeah, after he took him off. And he got lucky that he did. Yeah, because if he had dropped points after taking Vinny off and all of that, like hoo-ha, bro, them fans would be going fucking crazy at Alonso right now. Yeah, so he had to win it, but listen, it is what it is, man. Yeah, Vinny's always been a bit of a bellend, isn't he? Let's just be real.
I just think it's mad disrespectful to your teammates to leave the pitch like that. Like, you can be upset with the manager, you know what I'm saying? But then be upset with the manager. But when you're doing all that in front of your teammates, it's disrespectful.
No, I hear it, man. I hear it. Listen, we're gonna raid Northside if he's still live. He's been live for about 4 hours. So yeah, let's see if he's still live. Yeah, he's still live. I'm going to raid him now. He's got a few people on there. So make sure you spam his chat with Lee and Rant's raid. And, oh, here we go. Flowers has dropped another video. It's got a Howard Webb thumbnail. Shock. Arsenal, Liverpool and United robbed. Okay,
robbed
mate.
Of what?
Robbed of listening to that cunt. Yeah, fucking real talk, bro. These man chat fucking bullshit. Like, get a life in it. Anyway, what you got coming up, bro?
Red Talk with Flawless and Saeed later, guys. 6:30.
Nice one. I'm going to drop some videos on the other channel. I think Arteta's doing a press conference at some point today. So I'll be back on here. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing any of these League Cup games tonight. They all look dead. Wrexham, Cardiff, maybe, but that's a bit of a tear up, I reckon. But I don't know. I'll keep you posted, guys. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep the notification on. Sub to React's channel. Raid Northside. Layers.